Hey guys, this is just one guy, and I'm back here with another update. And this time I've completed the second building, which is going to be the skaa housing area. Uh, Now I just made it a big building that's meant to house a bunch of skaa. Uh, it's designed this way on purpose because the architecture in the books is said to be functional and modern. But I've added these spikes here for gameplay reasons and to keep kind of with the Gothic theme because I still think they would put some Gothic architecture in the buildings, even if the building is strictly functional. But I've made it like this on purpose, just to be incredibly functional, just be to show that they mainly deal with functional architecture. And all the sky housing buildings like this and Lord Ruler's buildings are gonna look like that because that's the way they described it in the books. Anyway, let's just go in game and see what we have. Okay, we're just gonna leave the keep and we're gonna go inside the building. And as I said before, I want to keep everything super functional. So right here is just going to be the area where they house all the skaa. I'm going to fill this area with a bunch of beds, and they're just going to keep the skaa in here because I don't think they would really go through the trouble of giving the skaa like individual rooms because in the book they treat the skaa pretty badly. So I figured it'd just be a wide open space where you could just house tons and tons and tons of people. And since they don't really care about them, I just figured they would go to work and you wouldn't have too many individual rooms in the building. Uh, Back here is the stairway. I'll show that off in a minute. And this is going to be a bathroom, and this is going to be a kitchen. And that's just how the sky houses are going to work. Because I want to emphasize the fact that the Lord Ruler doesn't really care about the sky, and that he just gives them the bare minimum. As long as they're efficiently taken care of, he doesn't really care. Uh, so we have the stairwell, and you can see it's designed like a modern building, not like a medieval building, because that's the way the architecture is described in the books. Uh, Something I'm actually proud of is I got the stairs to work a little bit better right here. These stairs are much smoother than in the keep. It's easier to walk up, but each floor is basically the same. You just have the kitchen and the bathroom. Now, when I texture this and put the light in, I think it's really going to emphasize the mood of the books. Uh, because the mood is very depressing and you feel like this is the bad guy's world. And I feel like this is one of the buildings that he would really have. Just a wide open space to keep a bunch of slaves that do nothing but work all day. And you have a kitchen back here and a bathroom back here. And they just make the food, make a bunch of food and just house a bunch of slaves. One of the cool things about this building is you can actually go out these windows. I can't do it right now because the jump works kind of weird on the standard Unity controller, so I can't really angle it, but those windows are fully functional. You can go out them. And if I go further upstairs, you can see this is the third floor, and it's just the same. Altogether, I'm pretty proud of the building because it accomplishes everything I want. It sets the mood of the game, which is depressing, so you know that this is just a place to house people and that no one really cares about their specific living conditions. They just it's just a building to house people. And all in all, I think I got everything pretty good. One thing I noticed is it does look really good when you start to add brick textures, but I'm saving the texturing to last just because that's going to take the longest. But just to give you a preview, see if I put the texture on, it actually works pretty well. These bricks are a little small, but this is what I'm thinking of going with. Let me just change this to a standard one and make the bricks a little bigger. And you can see I still got a little work to do. The floors are sticking out. But since I modeled it myself, I could just simply make that smaller. But all in all, I think I'll be done pretty fast here. You can see it's already starting to look pretty good, at least in my opinion. And once I start adding the lighting and everything like that, it'll all come together. But so far, since I'm creating the 3D modeling, I think it looks pretty good. Also, I'm pretty impressed with the scale of the city. At first I thought it was too small, but looking at this, I'm getting the scale correctly. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching.